Get those likes up, ladies and gentlemen. Get those likes up, ladies and gentlemen. Timer's ticking. Scientifically speaking, W formation played out again, man. What's up? What's up, Elliot? Mike, what's going on, man? Bacon Canada says we are going to the downside. As always, Bitcoin's a scam. What's up, everyone? You guys had a fantastic Tuesday again. Wednesday's coming up. What can we expect going into tomorrow, bro? What's up, AAA? Football Dream. Fahid, what's up, man? Sock Clock. What's going on, Keith? What's going on, Ralph? Yo, Knucklebuster, what's up, man? What's going on? What's going on, stranger? I'm doing good, my man. Thanks for asking, Fahid. I'm doing good, my man. Good, mama. Joe Jaddy.
Last
notification today. Jordan has behaved. That's good to get a notification today. That's good. I don't typically behave. TK, what's up? George, Oscar. Time to mention Sergio. Who the hell is Sergio? I'm just kidding. What's going on, Sergio? Good to see you, man. What can we expect from Bitcoin going up now? Yeah, you guys love to talk vector candles. But another one played out, so how are we not going to talk about it, man? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Guys, we can smack up that like button like you never smacked it before. Smack up that like button, all right? I know we're in a boring range, and, you know, it's not fun to hit the like button when it's boring, but if you can smack that like button for your boy, I will continue to give you guys the moves, man. 4 days in a row of accurate moves. Come on, this is a record for me. Come on, you got to give me some credit. Record for me. All right? We're going to continue the streak here today. We continue the streak. What's up? What's up, John? What's up, Alex? All right. Hold on. Trevor said no vector. It's on the 15-minute, man. All right, we're going to jump in a second. We're going to jump in 1 second. Hold on. Hold up, man. You have to drink every time you say vector? Oh, you already had like 3 drinks. So you're screwed. You're absolutely screwed. All right, guys. Hold up. All right, we're just going to jump on in here. What's going on, man? What's going on? No really intro today. We're just going to jump into the charts and see what we can kind of get done today. Bitcoin's still in the range. Not much has changed, right? As our good friend Savvy would say, nothing has changed.
Nothing has changed.
Okay, nothing has changed. It's just all crickets here in the crypto chart. Jordan has entered the building. What's up, Peter Storms? You always say my stream sucks, man, but literally sucks. I get your joke. I get your joke here. It's literally sucks. I hope you don't mean sucks. You know, if you think it sucks, I mean, it is what it is. Everyone is rightful for their own opinion. Let me fix this real quick before we jump on in. But you guys can see Bitcoin's still in our range, right? Between our 2 tier lines there. Between about 30,600 and 28,600. Just stuck in this, you know, boring $2,000 range. It's pretty boring for anyone that's, you know, looking to buy at lower prices. Pretty boring for people that are looking to take some profits on the way up. For traders, it's a pretty good range, though. Pretty good range for the traders. But for hodlers and people, you know, looking to swing trade back to the upside, really kind of a boring range. But could we be thinking that maybe a move is coming relatively soon? I know we've been waiting for a while. We've been waiting for a hot minute. And let's see. Same market maker screaming it's going to 100K, or the same ones hollering it's going to 8K. Okay, we'll find out. Rodney, don't you think we're going to 8K? I thought you thought we're going to 8K, man. Knuckle Buster, what's up, man? Recovery of the red vector candle. There you go, Crypto Bag. Crypto Bag knows what's up. That's my guy, Crypto Bag. He knows what's going on in here. Freddie said, I'm so sleepy. I'm drinking some coffee too, man. I'm trying to wake up here too. But could we be ready for a dump back to the downside? We know the W formation played out on the hourly time frame. Let's ask what Jabba thinks real quick. No, sure. We already recovered. No, we already recovered the candle. We're going back down to the downside. Guys, we already have a 3-wave, and now we're going back down to the downside. Right, Savvy? I'm learning too. Jordan's learning from Tito, and I'm learning from Savvy. Savvy, aren't I right? Yeah, guys, short. We're going back down to 25K. Listen to me. Listen to me. All right, guys, don't listen to Jabba today. Don't listen to Jabba. Maybe we should listen to Jabba. Should we listen to Jabba? All right, or should we listen to George? Right? Who should we listen to right now? Who should we listen to? Tell me in the chat. Who should we listen to? I am George. We're all George. No, we're not. I am George. We're all George. No, we're not. I am George. We're all George, Jordan. We're go up. All right, but who should we listen to? Jabba or George here? All right, let's jump on in. We have some fun. We'll jump on in to the actual charts here. So this morning, what we're looking at here, we're looking at for a move back up to recover some of these candles here. We know this morning we actually we ended the stream as Bitcoin was moving back down here, and we had this red. You guys love this. We had this red vector candle. You guys are wondering what that means? It just means a candle that's higher volume on average than the previous. I mean, you can make different settings, but the previous 10 candles higher on average, about 200% average of the previous 10. Right. So we saw this move to the downside. We knew. Right? We knew that we were going to come back down and take this wick, because Bitcoin always comes back down and takes the wicks and always has W formations at the bottom, right? And we had a red vector candle here. So we kind of dumping here, and we sort of thought that we were going to have that move back to the upside, right? To come back and test the 50 EMA. Well, we had that move to the upside, and we came back up and tested the 50 EMA. Perfect. All right. Now, what can we see that happened here? Well, now we're back over the 50 EMA, right? We're literally back over. You guys are actually drinking. I hope you guys are taking sips. Don't be chugging. Literally, don't be chugging because I'm saying vector candle. There we go. There's another one. I'll try my best not to say it, man. But we got back over the 50 EMA. So, what can we expect now? What can we expect now from BTC? And you guys might have to take another drink here coming back up. I'll try not to say it, man. Maybe I'll try to use different words. We have another one of these candles right up here where Bitcoin, this is the 15-minute chart, could come back up to this level still before continuing possibly back to the downside. Now, just be careful on this, because if you look at some other indicators we have, our stock RSI is topped out on the hourly time frame. So what we need to see here is a couple different things I want to see here on the shorter term time frame. And this is the 15-minute chart. All right, a couple different things I want to see here. And we did come back down and test the 200 EMA, and we were able to get closes above the 200 EMA on the 15-minute chart. Right. So what we want to see here now is some type of continuation and not the M pattern to the downside. The good thing is we don't have any candles down here to come back down and take. Right. So this actually might be a valid move to the upside. What I see happening, and I'm gonna make my call again. The last 4 days, my calls have been correct. I got to give myself a little bit pat on the back for this. What I see happening next, now don't take this for financial advice, you guys do you, is a move back up into this range. I think we're going to come back up into this range, back up towards halfway up to this candle, towards about 30K before actually then coming back down to the downside. Okay, so I see a move right back up to about the 30K region, back up to the 50 EMA on the 4-hour, which right now sits at about 29,850, before then a move back down to the downside. All right. Macro is still in touch. I still see a retest of the bottom here before we come back up and take some of these higher levels. All right. But let's find out, man. Let's find out. I do think we're going to come back up to take some levels at some point here on the daily time frame coming up very, very shortly. Savvy was on George's show today? No way. Savvy was not on George's show. No way, man. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. You didn't watch my show, Jordan, today. Savvy was on my show, and he explained the Amazon fractal, okay? You're just salty that he wouldn't go on your show, all right? You're just salty he wouldn't go on your show. I'm not salty, George, okay? I'm not salty, man. It's not salty. All right. What else do we got? There is no volume on crypto? We'll find out. Let's see. JD said, you said it thought it was coming back down to 25 to 22K. Yeah, it still is, man. It still is. So that could take time to play out, right? It doesn't have to happen right away. I still think it's going to come back down to 22K to test the 200 SMA. Not necessarily 22K, but it's going to come back down to test the 200 SMA, right? I do think it's going to come back down to that level at some point, right? It doesn't have to happen right away. Okay, so if someone says, all right, I think it's going to come back down to 22K, doesn't mean it has to happen this week. Could happen next week. Could happen 5 months from now, right? But I do think it's going to come back down to that 200 SMA at some point in the near future. I will say that. Now, everyone's kind of talking about this one thing, right? Everyone's kind of talking about this one thing, all right? Everyone's talking about the 3-day. If we actually go to the 3-day chart, all right? Where's my 3-day chart? Everyone's talking about this death cross on the 3-day, all right? And, there is a reason why people are talking about the death cross on the 3-day. I hear a bunch of people talking about this in multiple different channels, okay? The last couple of times we had this death cross on the 3-day, we did get pretty significant drops. In 2018, we got the death cross on the 3-day, significant drop back down from like 6K all the way back down to 3K, all right? Literally from there all the way back down to 3K, all right? If we actually come all the way back down here, we had the same kind of drop. From here, we went from about $340 all the way back down to $168. So we had pretty big drops after we had the 3-day death crosses. Okay, so I mean it is what it is, right? Those are pretty decent moves. I've sort of say the death cross is kind of stupid. Oh no, Bob, it's okay, Bob. No death cross! Shit! The last time we had a death cross, we got screwed! Shit! The death cross! Oh my god! I hate death crosses! Shit! Everyone in the chat! We need a panic sale now! Shit! I can't even move, I'm too fat in this chair! Friggin' god! Too many friggin' Cheetos! I need to press that sell button! Shit! Mom, I'm stuck! All right. It's over, Bob. Bob, sit in the floor, man. Sit in the floor. Thank you. Okay. Bob is he's having an emergency right now. But guys, listen. Here's what I'll say. Every single time Bitcoin's had this 3-day death cross, it came back down to the 200 SMA. I already think it's going to the 200 SMA. Okay, I've been saying this. I already think that's going to happen. So take it for what you will. Oh, look at Bitcoin. Look at what Bitcoin's doing. Coming back up to take the vector candle. Guys, keep saying it in the chat. Come on, man. Keep saying it in the chat. Look what Bitcoin's doing right now. It's like clockwork, man. Watch, it's going to come right up into this zone right here. Watch. It's going to come right up into this zone, right? At a minimum, it's going to come up to about 29,886. Just watch. But yeah, so we're getting that move up for BTC. Guys, going back to the 3-day real quick before we watch BTC. What I'll sort of say here, this is kind of the direction I see for BTC, all right? Eventually, I think we're coming back down to the 200 SMA. I've been saying that. But, guys, it's not the end of the world. This is a good... If you are a long-term bull, this is a blessing in disguise that we're actually getting a second chance. I know everything's kind of doom and gloom. Everything's doom and gloom, all right? He said, Trey. Everything's doom and gloom, but that's okay. At this point, think about it this way. We're already down at 29K. What's another 7K among friends, okay? What's another 7K among friends? I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. So 22K, it's not that big of a deal to me. And this is kind of the direction I see for Bitcoin. I see a move back down to about 26K, 25K, somewhere in that range. A rally all the way back up here towards the mid 30Ks before eventually a move back down to the 200 SMA. That's sort of my macro prediction as of now. We'll kind of see what happens from there, but this is kind of what I see happening at the moment. You guys can take it for what you will. You guys could say it's stupid. I don't think something like that's going to happen, but this is what I think is going to happen as of right now. We'll come back to this. We'll come back to this at some point. All right. All right. So yeah, so something like this. I know people they were going to 8K, and you got Gareth. You got You got Gareth Soloway. Hold on. Let me bring up Gareth Soloway here. You got Gareth Soloway going on every channel on crypto, right? Guys, I do think that I know last summer I called for Bitcoin going back down below 20K as well, and I was totally wrong. But I do think that Bitcoin's still going back down, quite frankly, to 14K. Okay, I know I'm always right and I'm always a bear, so eventually I'm going to be correct. But yeah, I think I'm always a bear. Thank you for having me on. Thank you for having me on, BitBoy, and I hope to go on other channels. Yeah, no problem, Gareth. Gareth is a very respectable trader, guys. Very respectable trader. You guys should go follow Gareth Soloway. He's awesome. He's awesome. All right? He's absolutely awesome. What's going on, guys? It's Crypto back with another video. Guys, yes, you guys can see the Mia Khalifa behind me. We have Gareth Soloway today back on my channel to also talk about the destruction of BTC. Let's have Gareth on. Come on, Gareth. Come on, Gareth. Yes, take off your shoes. Take off your shoes just like me. Take off your shoes. Thank you for having me on, Chris. Guys, I think Bitcoin's going to 14K. I mean, there's just so many indicators that are saying Bitcoin's going to 14K. Okay, so, 14K is coming. Just know. And that's all I have to say, guys, okay? 14K is coming. Thank you for having me on, Chris. Yes, make sure you take off your shoes. Smack those likes to an all-time high, guys. Smack those likes to an all-time high and take off your shoes as well, okay? See. That's not Crypto. That's Crypto, man. That's Crypto. All right. So let's watch BTC. 29,800. Let's see if we come back up to take this. I'm trying not to say the V word. You guys love trolling me with saying the V word. The V word, okay? You guys love to troll me. But, hey, you got to admit it's been working, man. All right? So, yeah, we're coming back up to 29.8. Let's see if it continues to play out. We're coming back up into this range right here. W formation back up to the upside. All right. Now, I'm going to the 4-hour time frame. All right? I mean, guys, it's too much correlation of where Bitcoin's coming back up to right now. We have the 50 EMA coming on the 4-hour. We have this big downtrend of resistance where we know we had this fake out of the symmetrical triangle we were in. We had this fake out to the upside right here, right? That got all the bulls all excited. Got the bulls all horny, right? The bulls were all kind of horny when we got that move to the upside right there. Yes, I'm FOMOing in. Woo! I'm FOMOing in right now. Look at Bitcoin's breaking out of the symmetrical triangle. Strap up. We're going to the moon. I'm investing my $500 stimmy into Bitcoin right now. That's why they call me Jimmy with the $500 stimmy. Strap up. We're going to the moon. Woohoo! Woohoo! All the bulls were getting horny right there. And we came right back to the downside. So, we still got that downtrend, and that's kind of correlating exactly with the 50 EMA in the 4-hour. I think we're going to get rejected there, and that's going to be the point where we roll back over to the downside. All right, we'll see if it plays out, but I do think this is going to be the point we get rejected and we roll back down. So, once again, I'll keep that there, see if that plays out as well. It is what it is. Vector is the equivalent to Carl the Moon Bybit? No, man. No, it's not. How many Dan said, how many friggin' stimmies does Jimmy have? I don't even know how many stimmies Jimmy has. I think he just stole everyone's stimmies. He stole everyone's stimmies, Drew. Oh, God, that's too good. I believe more in the symmetrical triangles than the V word. No, you should not. Everyone that's making fun of the V word, okay, I'm trying not to say it so you guys don't have to take drinks. Everyone who's making fun of the V word, Okay, just doesn't understand it. Okay, that's all I have to say. I thought it was dumb too before I started to learn, but it's not. Okay, if you're watching the channel the last 4 days, you know it really hasn't. All right, so that's that stuff, guys. I still think we're coming back down. There's no way, I do not see any way that Bitcoin has a significant rally right now with the daily stock RSI topped out. I just do not see the way that Bitcoin has a rally, right? You can see the daily stock RSI is topped out right now, and it's literally at the lows. I do not see a way where Bitcoin has this big rally to the mid 30Ks without coming back down first, okay? I just don't see it. I don't see it whatsoever. I'm not trying to be a freaking, crazy weirdo, okay, who's like uber bearish. I just do not see the way that Bitcoin just rallies here without first resetting this. And that would be fine if we reset this, right? You come back down into this range, right? You reset the daily stocks, and then you have room to come back up to the upside. And that's when you have that rally back up to the mid 30Ks, right? So still waiting for that to happen. I'm still waiting for this to play out just like this. But ultimately, that's what I'm going to stand by, and I do believe that's going to play out. So we'll see what happens from there. Sierra said, I disagree. We'll see. We'll see, man. We shall see. Let's see. Come on, say the V word. I'm not going to say it. I am not going to say it, man. So you can try to get me to say it, but I ain't going to say it. Jordan about to start getting calls from Steve. No, man, we ain't getting calls from Steve. No calls from Steve. I wonder what Steve looks like. It's probably like this. Steve! Oh, man, dude. We're about to get calls from Steve. That's a funny one, crypto back. All right, guys. I mean, just on the hodler basis, man, and that's what I am at heart. All right. Bitcoin slowly but surely. Like, everyone gets hyped every week for a slight move to the upside, but slowly but surely continues back down to the downside. Once again, we've had the record amount of weekly candles in a row, right? The record amount. We've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we're painting the 9th red weekly candle in a row as we speak. All right? This is not a casino where you're like, oh, it has to be green at some point, right? I'm going to keep betting it has to be green at some point. We're getting closer and closer and closer to the range where I'm going to go balls deep, okay? Absolutely balls deep. My balls will be dipped so hard in crypto when Bitcoin goes back into this range between 22K and 27K. I will dip, okay? I will literally dip the shit out of my balls into crypto, into Bitcoin, into ETH, okay? Into altcoins, back down on the second retest back in here, okay? I will tell you this right now. I will dip my balls in there. Only 2-month red candles, though. We had more than that before. Nice. I will go balls deep in there. And that is where I will look for a bottom for crypto. All right? Call me stupid, but I continue to say, guys, I believe that the top for Bitcoin was back in April of 2021. We are approximately about 58 weeks from that point, okay? Now, I know Bitcoin's, you could say Bitcoin's a recession. This time is different, right? This time's very, very different. Bitcoin typically bottoms about a year from the highs, okay? If we actually look here, Bitcoin bottomed approximately about 52 weeks, so exactly a year from the top in 2018, okay? And then, back here in 2014. And I know you're gonna get all the pencil necks. I'm talking, and I already know the pencil necks are coming in the chat. All right, about 58 weeks from the 2014 highs. And what did we say? We say we're 58 weeks from the highs. That way I said, or 56. We are approximately 58 weeks. All right, so we're pushing the end of that range. I don't see, for me, I don't see that this scenario that everyone's calling for like to 8K, 14K. I think that's, for me at least, that's slightly idiotic. I don't mean to be mean. I think that's slightly idiotic to think it's going to go that low. We'll find out, but I think those people are going to be waiting there for a long time. I'm just saying. I'm a bull at heart, even though I can be bearish in the short term. I am a bull at heart, and I think it's idiotic to think that Bitcoin's going to 8K, 10K, and some of these stupid price targets that people are calling out. I think that's stupid. I think people are going to be waiting a long time for those orders to be filled. Could I be wrong? We'll find out, but I just don't see that happening. What's going on, Adrian? Hope you're doing well, brother. I'm on the same page as you. DCA hard into the mid to early 20s. F the bears. Life and wife-changing money. Facts, my friend. Facts, my friend. At the end of the day, you can trade all you want, but really investing low and holding into a bull market is how you make life-changing money in crypto, man. As much as people want to trade, it's really buying Bitcoin, ETH, altcoins, whatever, at the lowest point you can and riding it to the next top. It's really that simple. People want to make it difficult, but that's really what it comes back down to at the end of the day. And just to say, the weekly RSI is at the point where the bear market it typically ends, right? Bitcoin's only been oversold in the weekly twice in its history, and that has marked the bottom both times for Bitcoin. We're at a 33.76. We have to get below a 30 to get oversold in the weekly RSI, but we are pretty much right there. If I move over here, you guys can't even see it right now. You guys can't even see it. Freaking move! Move, Jordan! Your big freaking egghead is blocking the RSI. We can't see shit. Move! My God, how are we even supposed to watch this channel? We can't even see anything. All you do is block the RSI the whole freaking time. This guy sucks. I'm going to watch Frankie Candles. This guy freaking sucks, man. Jesus Christ, man. Get out of here, Bob. Get out of here, man. But no, in all seriousness, you guys can see now. Sorry for blocking the RSI. I do apologize. We are getting to oversold territory on the weekly RSI. So, typically that does mark relatively close to a bottom. And the same thing on the monthly time frame, right? Monthly RSI usually bottoms at about a 44. We are approximately at about a 47 right now. So a little bit further to go, right? Kind of matches up with what everyone's thinking. 200 SMA, right? A little bit lower to go, but I think we are just almost there, and we are right freaking on track, man. Right freaking on track. So let's keep on keeping on, man. Let's keep on keeping on. Let's check on Bitcoin, 29,728. I still think this continues up here. All right, well, let's see what happens, but I still think that this little bad boy continues to the upside. Let's see. Be mean, call them idiots. We'll see. We're about to make history, but we're not repeating history. Find out. Drew said, "You are so embarrassing, Jordan." Thank you, Drew. I'm late too. Drew, how am I embarrass you, man? How did I embarrass you, my guy? I don't want to embarrass you. No, but in all seriousness, guys, I do think we're coming back up to at the very least 2,900, 884 before continuing back down to the downside. But we'll continue to watch that as we continue the stream here. Amit said you didn't at 50K, 60K, 40K, 50K, 30K, 40K. Amit, what are you talking about, man? I don't know what you're talking about, my man. I know what you're talking about, my man. 50K, 60K, 40K, 50K, 30K. Amit, you got to understand, man. You got to understand. Here's the thing I'm going to tell you. No one knows where the bottom is, but here's what I'll tell you, man. It's the people that hold the longest that will win in crypto. Okay, I will tell you that. Clint said, I'm here now. Are we hearing about 20 different EMAs or SMAs from this clown? Yes, Clint. We are hearing about 20 different EMAs and 20 different SMAs. You know what's going down, man. You know what's going down. You didn't think we'd go below every price until we broke it. Facts, Amit. That's absolutely facts. That is absolutely facts. And I was wrong. But listen, everyone's been wrong on this market. And that's why, you got all the trolls and this and that, coming from anywhere. And I'm not saying you're trolling a bit. You're totally right, man. Everyone's been wrong in this market, right? Every bear has been wrong. Every bull has been wrong. No one's been 100% accurate. Tell me someone that's been 100% accurate in this market. No one. You cannot name one person who's called every single move. Not one freaking person who's called every single move. Not one. There's 0 people. Name one. No one's been right. You could say all the smartest people, all right? All the smartest people. Every single YouTuber has been wrong at some point, okay? No one knows. But, okay, that doesn't change the fact that you come in here and you learn more every day, right? When you're wrong, you go out and you learn more, right? When you're wrong, you go out and learn. It's the people that try to make excuses. Oh, I wasn't wrong, right? It's people like this who don't really learn from their mistakes. I wasn't wrong. I was right. I called the top. Bitcoin topped out in the end of 2021. I called the top in September of 2021. Yes, I said Bitcoin was going to 100K, but I got the timing absolutely correct, even though I said Bitcoin was going to top in September. Even though I said that, man. Right? Even though I said that. All right? Seriously. Seriously. I called the top. And listen, I've been learning like absolute crazy. I know you guys want to make fun of all the stuff I'm looking at, but it freaking works, man. Who else is learning? Let me know. Let me know. Glenn said, I'll call one person who is wrong more than right. I disagree, man. I disagree. Clint, okay? Because here's the thing when it comes to crypto. All you have to be is right once at the right time. And you'll outperform people who get these little short-term time frames correct. All you have to be is right once. That's it. That's all you have to be is right once. That's what people don't understand. But it is what it is. It is what it is, man. I've got to defend myself. If they're over. The best people in the world are people willing to admit that they were wrong, and they go out and they learn from their mistakes, right? Those are the best people in the world. People who can learn from their mistakes. Seriously. Seriously. And I mean that. I mean that 100%. All right, so Bitcoin is making, if you go at the 15-minute time frame, Bitcoin had this vector candle on the downside. What did Bitcoin just do? Came back down and recovered half of the vector candle. Okay, literally half of the vector candle. Right now you have a red one. It's gonna come back up. It's gonna come back up to the upside here. Just watch. You're gonna come back up into this range right here. It's gonna happen, my man. It's gonna happen. 30.2K to 28.6K for the next year. It's gonna come back up into this range, man. Just watch. Just watch it. Watch it. It's gonna come back up here. I will learn from my mistake. Milkshakes. Nice. Learning from other people's mistakes is good. Facts, my friend. Facts. Savvy. Every day is school day. If you're here, just wait 5 to 10 years. Yeah, people don't want to wait, man. People want short-term gratification. It is what it is. What's going on, Crunk? Drink 2 times. Keep drinking, my man. Keep freaking drinking. All right, let's see. So, let's go check Ethereum. I still see the Ethereum the same way, guys. ETH, I see it coming back up here. Back up into this range right here. Coming back up to test the 50 EMA in the 4-hour. Eventually getting rejected and coming right back down to the downside. Still see ETH the same way. ETH, I see a move back up to the 50. Come back down. That's when it has that move to the downside. Then it has the move back to the upside. So we'll see if that plays out for ETH. I mean, that's really what it comes down to for Ethereum. It's pretty much the same way I see Bitcoin at the moment. But, nevertheless, we'll keep watching that one. Keep watching that one. My customers heard that impression and asked me what the hell I am listening to. Nice, man. Hey, you can tell them that you're listening to me. That's what I'm saying, man. Let's see. All right, we ain't gonna talk trash on any other person, man. We ain't gonna talk trash. EDC is the ETH killer. Should have burned it. I just use a shoe or something. Nice, man. All right, let's see what you guys said in the chat, by the way, before we jump on into some of these super chats. Appreciate the super chats, guys. The trading group's chilling. Yeah, man. I've always said that, man. I've always said that, man. If you're such a good trader, you don't need to do a trading group. Just saying. Just saying. All right, let's continue on here. Let's continue on. So, AAA has become a member. What's going on, AAA? Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you, my friend. Big Papa Bear, what's going on? Can you replay your stream where Bitcoin spiked a little. Then you wanted everyone to kick the bears in the nuts. We can do that, Big Papa Bear. I gotta find it, though. I gotta find it, man. I gotta find it. I still want to kick the bears in the nuts, man. I still want to do it. Let's see. I still want to kick all the bears in the nuts. Where's the bear nuts? There it is. There it is. Boom! One day, we will come back and we will kick all the bears in the nuts. Right now is not the day, but it is a... Exactly, Wayne. Wayne, you got the secret, man. If you got the perfect thing, you're not going to be... You got the secret, man. You got the secret. But yeah, so that is that. Sorry, guys, but going short at 30K. Me too, Crypto Bag. I am going short at 30K as well. I will put that out there. I am as well. We will kick the bears in the nuts. Corbin Holtzman, what's going on, man? What's going on? Appreciate you coming to member, bro. Adrian said, Jordan, I've been pretty good, man. I've been pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I'm on the same page as you. DCA hard into mid 20Ks. F the bears, life and wife changing money coming. Yep. Most people don't want to buy low, okay? And it is what it is. But you know, hey, it is what it is. You can't tell people. All you can tell people is when the price goes back up, we'll see who's here at the finish line, man. You know what I'm saying? Drunk Bear said, as a respected member of this great channel, can you please read this entire thing to celebrate 7 months? Vector. Vector. There you go. I actually said it 5 times, so you had to take 5 drinks. You know what? Make it 6. Vector candle. Vector candle to the upside. Make it 6, baby. Make it 6. Suck it. Suck it. That was like 8. Let's see. 30.2K to 28K for the next year. I'm calling it. No, man, I don't want to go sideways for that long. Screw going sideways for that long. I'm sick of that. I told you guys what I think. Like, this is the general path that I see Bitcoin taking over the course of the next... I don't know how long this path is going to take. It's not really about time frame for me. It's more about, you know, how it's going to move. And this is kind of the general movement that I see Bitcoin doing over the course of... I keep saying over the course of... I don't know how long this is going to take to play out. But this is sort of the movement I see, right? Back down to the mid 20Ks. Back up to the mid 30Ks. Possibly back up to like... I mean, you could go as high as 38K. 40K, and then back down to the 200 SMA where we bottom out, and then we can go sideways. We'll look at it when we get down to this range, but that's sort of see how the market playing out over the course of, as I say, over the course of, man. I keep saying over the course of. Come on, Jordan, give us a time frame, you pussy. I give you time frames. I'm shorting right now. See, I give you a time frame. Give us a time frame, you freaking pussy. Give us one. Savvy. Jordan won't even give us a time frame. He sucks. He sucks. Guys, you need to short Bitcoin. Don't listen to Jordan about a retrace back to 30K. He's an idiot. All right. I'm going to go eat a grilled cheese. I like grilled cheeses. Oh, Lord. I'm blurry. Hold up. There we go. Over the course means drink. I don't know the time frame, but you guys get the point. What else can we talk about? This is so much confluence for a bottom coming in at 22K. You got the general synopsis, right? You got the 200 SMA. Oh, come on, man. I already have it up here. That's why. You got the 200 SMA coming up here, all right? The 200 SMA, and you also have the logarithmic regression curve, right? Which everyone and their mother's looking at again. If you take the bottoms, Bitcoin typically bottoms when it hits the second logarithmic regression line, right? The second fib level. It typically bottoms right there, and also tends to be the 200 SMA right at that point where it bottoms as well, right? Right here. We hit that second curve. That was the bottom, right? And we kind of went sideways for a while and continued up. Right here, we hit that second logarithmic regression curve, right? We bottomed. We kind of went sideways for a while. We continued up. Where's that sitting right now? Ding, ding, ding. Chicken wings for dinner. Tofu if you're freaking vegan.
Warning, shots fired.
Okay? That's sitting right at the moment, about 24,000. All right? So, you know, a lot of confluence coming in right at this general level. All right? You know, so that's just another thing I'm looking at. And the Gaussian channel, right? And a lot of people like the Gaussian channel. I'm looking at this on the weekly. Every time the Gaussian channel breaks, right, to the downside on the weekly, it always comes back to the 200 SMA as well, right? It's only done it actually twice in Bitcoin's history. Once again, back in 2014, you broke the weekly Gaussian channel to the downside, came back down to the 200 SMA, right? 2018, you broke the weekly Gaussian channel right here. You came back down to the 200 SMA. I don't like it. Well, I guess I do like it at this point, considering where Bitcoin's at the moment. I can't complain. But that's kind of what we're looking at again, right? So all in all, too many things pointing down there for me. So I'm gonna stick to my guns and say it's gonna go down there, man. Stop at the 22K unless your ass calls when it's not about time frames though, Clint. It ain't about time frames. It ain't about time frames. Right? It ain't about time frames. If we're long-term investors, it doesn't matter when it happens, right? That's sort of my thought process there. It's not about time frames. If you think it's going to happen at some point, does it matter when? No, it doesn't matter when. Luna's going nuts. No, it's not, man. Look at ETC. Usually when ETC pumps, I will say, usually when ETC pumps, the market usually reacts. So that's another day. ETC. Look at ETC. But will it last is the question. Will this move last for ETC? I would, once again, be careful on this one. Everyone's favorite word. What's everyone's favorite word, man? Vector candle. But, hey, let's get a little pump song here. I'm not going to say I would put a long in here on ETC, but let's get a pump song going. Come on, man. Moon is pumping. Depends on the vector candles. Depends on the vector candles, man. Don't wanna party. Don't wanna party. Yeah, I wouldn't say I would put a long in here, ETC. All right, you guys can do what you want to do, but it is what it is. Too many signs pointing for me here that this is going to come back down to the downside. Right? You got bearish divergence here on the hourly time frame. You got higher highs. You got lower highs coming in. You got the stock RSI topped out on the stock RSI on the hourly, right? And everyone's favorite word. You got two vector candles stacked down here, probably saying that we're going to come back down into this range, right? So it is what it is. I mean, it's pretty clear as day. I mean, I would say it's pretty clear as day that this comes back down. Once again, we'll find out, but that's what the charts are telling me, at least on the short-term time frames for ETC, that we come back down into this range. You guys can do what you want to do. It is what it is. But it's one of those situations where you have the big wick to the upside, and to the downside. We'll see if it plays out, though. We'll see if it plays out. We'll watch that for ETC, see if it plays out. Comes back into this range there. All right? Jordan, please, would you see the B word? Go long ETC. Go long LTC while you're at it. Oh, jeez. Good luck on that one, man. Good luck. Good luck on that one. All right. Let's see. It will last. It's switching from ET to ETC from big miners. ETC will keep pumping. Bitcoin needs to pump. Bitcoin needs to pump for ETC to continue up. It's not going to pump by itself. I'll say that. Bitcoin's going up a little bit the last couple hours. Obviously, ETC having a slight move to the upside, right? You guys said Luna's pumping. Sir Dude said, yo, we hit 0 yet? Sorry, I've been busy lately. It's okay, Sir Dude. I appreciate you coming out, man. I appreciate you coming out. Let's go check Luna. Let's go check Luna here. Luna. Luna is... Let's go over here on Luna. That Luna's pumping. Look at Luna! I don't know how pumpy can get on Luna, but there you go, man. Nice little move for Luna. You gotta get a little excited in the chat. A little excited in the chat. That's good. That's some good stuff. Where's my EMAs? Yo, EMA. EMA, do you want to work or not? Oh, I think you know what. You know why I can't see them? That's so bad. You know why I can't see the EMAs? Because Luna dumps so hard that the EMAs are still all the way up. The EMAs are so high that you can't even see it. Oh man, even the 20. Look at how high they are. The 204-hour EMA is still at $36. I'm sorry, man. I was like, where are my EMAs? They're so high. Oh man, that's funny. I'm sorry. It's a little funny. It's a little funny. All right. Oh god, man. Come on, man. All right, missed the old pump song. I missed the pump song too. We'll get back to those. We'll go back to those times. I mean, anything for. I mean, Luna's getting a slight move up. I can't say. I think this one actually could last for a little bit. I mean, Luna's going to do its own thing. But, yeah, I don't see any reason why Luna can't continue up slightly higher here. I don't see a reason. I think Luna comes back up and tests the 50 EMA on the 1 hour here, right? I think it comes back up to the 50 EMA, which is actually not a bad move, right? And that's going to be the bop, back to the 50 EMA, move back down to the downside. Possibly, right? Let's see if it plays out, but something along those lines for Luna. See Bitcoin. Bitcoin's showing at 29.6 still. Look at BNB. Oh, God. Yeah, look at BNB and BNBE. I got you, B-Water. I got you, man. Hold on, let me go back up. I'm banging the EMAs. Trust me, they're in a good hands. You're banging the EMAs, Clint? Nice. I can see Clint banging the EMAs. I can see that. Hold up. Let's see what else you guys said here. Let me come back down to the... Let me come back over here. Please touch Luna with a pole now. I'm still not touching Luna with a pole, man. You know why? Look at Luna's volume, man. Look at Luna's volume. There's no volume! There is zero volume coming in on Luna. Sorry, that's Bitcoin. That's Bitcoin. There's no volume on Luna. No one wants to buy that shit. It's a piece of shit. There's no volume at all on Luna. What's the latest talk around the elongated cycle? Is that still a thing? Ben Cowan just canceled. Ben Cowan just came out of nowhere and canceled an extended cycle right in the middle of when it could possibly happen. So, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, knowing you know, a lot of the big YouTubers luck, knowing that luck, it'll probably go into extended cycle, and you know, it'll be that kind of move. But that's some funny stuff, man. That's funny stuff. Who knows? Yeah, Ben Cowan just like ditched his extended cycle theory. That's just midway through the cycle. God bless the EMAs. Nice. All right. So, yeah, we're still watching BTC. You still see it coming back up a little higher here.
I've heard. I keep stumping. I'll be here all week, folks.
Economy broke. True. The cycle shorter. Yeah. That's very true. All right, let's look at BNB. Everyone wants BNB. Hold on, let me check BNB here. BNB, everyone's favorite third coin. I gotta say, BNB's actually been holding up very, very well, guys. Like, for anything, BNB has been killing it. I'll say, if you look on the daily chart, I know obviously it's came down just like everything else. Actually, that's BNB tether. Let's go to BNB here to this BNB chart. No, man, where's my? There we go. It's better. BNB, I mean, it's not as down as much as other cryptos. I mean, it's down about 50% from the highs, which is actually pretty freaking good comparative to like Solana and Cardano and Luna. It's too early for that, but you know, compared to some of these other ones, Binance is actually holding up very, very well. So, and I'm sure Binance BNB ETH is actually pretty kind of at the same level. We can check out BNB ETH in a second too. But same thing for BNB. If you look at BNB on the daily, it's the same thing for BNB. Like, at some point, Bitcoin's going to have a retrace back up. And I still see BNB as well coming back up and having a retrace back up to this range here, right? I still see a BNB coming up, have a retrace back here. I don't think it's going to happen right now. Once again, you got the daily stock RSI topped out, all right? I still see you coming back down before you come back up. Same thing as everything else. I still see that W formation still playing out here before you have that retrace back to the upside. But nevertheless, I do see BNB coming at least back up to this range. Short-term time frames. Let's go like the hourly chart on BNB. Let's see. Let's see. We're still sitting above the 50 EMA. Man, there's not too much. There's not too much to say about this one right now. This one's more of a wait and see at the moment. 4-hour time frame. Yeah, you already came back up and took this candle here. Back test of the 50. Say BNB doesn't look as bad as some other ones at the moment. 4-hour stocks bottomed out. So same thing for say for Bitcoin. I could still see this one coming up a little bit higher here. But yeah, ultimately we got to see what we do at the 200 EMA, right? If we come back to the 200 EMA, is that going to be the M formation that pushes us back down to the downside? So I'd say wait for the move for BNB back up to the 200 EMA. If you can break back above the 200 EMA, all right, then you might be pretty golden there. But if you come back up to the 200 EMA, it's sitting literally perfect right for that M formation back down. So watch that 200 EMA in the 4-hour. It's about 341, and I'm kind of expecting Bitcoin to come up a little bit higher too here. So it's kind of the same thought process as BTC. You know what I'm saying? BNB done dirt cheap, and then BNB ETH. I'm sure BNB ETH is pretty much sideways because it's down about 50%. I think ETH is down about 50% from the highs as well. Let me bring up BNB ETH. BNB ETH. Look at BNB ETH. Okay, BNB ETH. Let's get it. Who's on BNB? Come on, man. Let's do the weekly on BNB ETH. Yeah, BNB ETH killing it. Absolutely killing it on this pair, man. Who's got more BNB than ETH? Raise your hand in the chat if you got more BNB than ETH. Let me know. Love me some BNB. Yeah, man, I gotta get some exposure to BNB. I actually don't own any BNB. Believe it or not, I own no BNB. Zero. Zada. Zilch BNB. I gotta get some exposure to BNB personally. And they're done be dirt cheap. Yeah, but this looks like it's so this looks pretty good, man. This is absolutely killing. Let me go to the daily real quick on this. This looks nice, man. This looks nice. I could still see him having this a little bit more upside. Just be careful here. Like, just to give you guys some examples. I know you like to troll this stuff, but just be careful on this because just to give you an example of how I kind of look at this, right? So you have a... All right, you guys, get ready for another drink. You have a vector candle popping up right here, right? You see the yellow vector candle coming in right here? See the yellow vector candle? You might be saying, what does that mean, right? What does that mean? To me, it's going to come back down to this range, right? And it could just be a retrace before a continuation up, but it's going to come back to this range. Let me show you exactly what I mean. All right, let's go left real quick. So you see this one right here, You see this one pop up right here, this yellow vector candle here, right? What this signaled was, most likely going to come back down. And you did come back down to take that, right? You did come back down to take that right on the next candle, actually. Let's go back and look left again, right? You had this one right here. You came back down and took that, the next candle, right? You had one pop up right here. You come back down, you took that 2 candles from there. 2 candles from there, you came back down and took that, all right? And that doesn't have to happen that way anyway. You can continue up a little bit higher. What this shows me is at some point you're going to come back down and take that. It's just a matter of when, right? And it's not about, once again, it's not about when. It's about thinking of, at some point it's going to come back down to that range. It's not about time frame. That's what I was sort of saying with Clint earlier. It's not about time frame. It's about where you ultimately think it's going to go at some point. And basically, it's showing me at some point it's going to come back down to this range. And it could just be, a move back up, move back down, and then it continues to outpace ETH. But, I probably see a pullback coming on that some point in the near future. That's what I'll say. Let's see. He's talking traders reality. Yes, market makers speak good stuff. Thank you, man. How do you get that? Traders reality indicator, man. I sent the service number on Discord. 3 months, way too long. Let's see. You're not doing Tino's voice? No, man. We don't do that here. We don't do that. Holy crap, man. I'm sweating. I feel like Bob right now. Mom! I ate too much meatloaf. Shit, I gotta take a shit. It's too hot in this bathroom. Can we get an AC down in this basement? It's freaking hot as shit down here. How am I supposed to take a shit when I'm sweating this hard? I can't even concentrate. Mom, I need an AC! Quick! It's like an oven! I don't even know where I'm going with that. Sometimes I don't even know where I'm going with stuff. But anyways, yeah, so that is, that it's hot as shit. Dude, it's literally this. BTC, ETH, BNB, Algo, Matic, and Gala are my babies. Nice, man. Those are some pretty good coins. I like those. Let's see what you guys are saying in here. Can you check Amber coin? I heard it keeps dumping. I'll be here for all weeks, folks. Love the stream, Jordan. Celtics in 6. Celtics and yeah, I guess it has to be 6 at this point. So two more games, man. Celtics are going to win the series. 2 more games. Miami, I'm sorry, but you guys absolutely shat the bed yesterday. So, I mean, here's the thing. You guys want to win, you got to step it up, man. You guys can't be getting blown out by 30 points in one half, okay? You guys can't be doing this. You guys can't be doing this. Let's see. Ronnie said, need to call the stream after the close? Nope, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. All right, let's see. Amber coin? Never even heard of Amber coin, man. Let's see. Amber coin. Amber coin. What the hell is this? I'm assuming it's Amber Heard's coin. Let me see. I'm sure it's... Wait. Are you trolling me, man? Hold on. Let me see if it actually is correct. You trolling me? I know Johnny Depp had a coin. Johnny Depp Inu. It's not on CoinMarketCap, man. It's not on CoinMarketCap. Amber coin must be a turd. Must be a turd. Joke Amber don't. You're trolling me. You are trolling me. There you go. Got rug pulled. We all need Amber coin. What's the ticker? Oh, you get a short Amber coin. You can short it. You can definitely short it. Jay Jordan, can we look at the Bollinger Bands on higher time frames? The Bollinger Bands? Sure, man. You can look at the Bollinger Bands. Why not? Let's look at the daily Bollinger Bands. To the daily Bollinger Bands. I mean, listen, I don't love Bollinger Bands. I think, my personal opinion on Bollinger Bands is, I mean, they're kind of like, they're like any indicator. I mean, they work sometimes, they don't. I mean, it's like any indicator. To me, I mean, does it really tell you much? I mean, I'm just going to, like, I think what the Bollinger Bands can tell you is obviously when they're getting tight, right? Price action's contracting, and usually when price action contracts, you're likely to see a move relatively soon. I think that's the one thing that the Bollinger Bands are good for. Other than that, I mean, I will say that I personally think the Bollinger Bands should be called the Bollinger Bands.
My cojones are rock hard.
Okay, the Bollinger Bands, because they really don't tell you much. For instance, on this dump right here, right? On this dump right here, you would have thought, all right, this is the bottom. It's the bottom of the Bollinger Bands. All right, and then Bitcoin goes all the way back down to 25K, just riding the Bollinger Bands all the way back to the downside, right? And you end up dropping another 26% to the downside. And obviously that's not going to happen every single time, right? Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. To me, I guess it can give you a relative idea of where you could see a top. But, I mean, nevertheless, I don't love the Bollinger Bands, man. I don't love the Bollinger Bands. The ball liquor bands, yes. But the one thing it can tell you is when they are converging, right? You get the top and the bottom converging, you are likely to see a move relatively soon. But you can tell that just based off price action, right? If price action's getting tight, you're likely to see a move at some point soon. I also do like balls in the band. Nice. Balls in the band? I don't think about that, man. Balls in the band. As soon as those turd coins exist, as long as these turd coins exist, we ain't mooning. I mean, think about it this way: when Shiba and Doge were pumping, we actually did top out relatively. When Shiba topped out, Bitcoin was relatively topped out. When Dogecoin topped out, Bitcoin was relatively topped out. So I would say I tend to agree. But there's always going to be a shit coin, man. There's always going to be a shit coin that has all the guys getting pumped, right? I mean, you're going to have Bob coming in every single time. Floki Inu! Yes! This is the one! Guys, Floki Inu's up 30x in the last week! I'm getting in! I'm going to be a millionaire! Come on, Carl! Carl, look at it! Look at Floki Inu! Yes, I want it too! I want it too! Yes, I'm Bob's best friend, Carl, not Carl the Moon. Carl. I want Floki Inu too. It's up 30x. Yes, Bob, come on, let's buy it together. Log in to Coinbase. Okay, let's get it right now. Floki Inu. Yes. Okay. Carl, did you press buy? Yes, I did. Yes. Listen, you're always gonna have these guys coming in trying to get, trying to catch the top, all right? You're going to see everyone else making 30, 40, 50x, and they're going to buy the top too, okay? That's how the market works, right? That's typically what people coming into crypto do. I did it with XRP, okay? A lot of you guys probably did it with something too, right? No one gets in the market in bearish times. Let's be honest. Everyone gets in during bullish times. That's sort of the case, right? So it is what it is. It is what it is. I know this guy as well. You don't know that guy. The horse. Carl the horse. This was me last year. Hey, everyone has done that. And I think it's okay to admit it. If you don't admit that you've been that guy before, you're just wrong, man. You're just wrong. Admit your mistakes and move the frick on. The best people on this earth are people that can admit their mistakes and learn from their mistakes. Not people who are like, I didn't do that. I didn't do that. No, I didn't do that. I got in right in the bear market, man. That's what I did. No, that's dumb. That's dumb. All right, let's continue. We can look at the Bollinger Bands on the weekly. I mean, I don't really think it means much. If you want to know, the bottom of the Bollinger Band sits at 26,500 at the moment. So if we see some downside, maybe we come back down there. But I don't think it really means much, to be honest. The Bollinger Bands on the weekly. The Bollinger Bands, I should say. Okay. We need to delete something. Let's delete. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this piece of crap. No, this is the 3-day. That's why. Let's get rid of the Gaussian. Let's bring up our Bollinger Bands. Same thing on the weekly time frame. Like, you would have thought this would have been the bottom, but no. Bollinger Bands. keeps going lower, keeps going lower. I personally don't think it means too much, man. You know, you can go back in the past. I mean, and look at this, right? I mean, right here for in 2018. I mean, it just, you would have thought that 5,500 was the bottom, but nope, it pierced right through and just went down another 50%. So I don't love the Bollinger Bands as an indicator. I mean, you can try to use it, but it is what it is. I mean, look at the bull market, man. Look at the bull market. You would have thought that 12,700 was the top, but nope. It kept popping up. It kept popping up, right? It's like little Jimmy. Savvy sold. Savvy said we're going into a bear market. Savvy said we hit the top of the Bollinger Bands. Pump it. Right? It's not I personally don't like it. You know, so it doesn't really tell me much, right? I wish I could tell you, like, all right, this is what it tells me, but to be honest, that doesn't really tell me too much. 1 minute pumping. The 1 minute's pumping. You look at the 1 minute. Why not? Let's go to the 5 minute. 5 minute can get juicy sometimes. The 5 minutes gonna get juicy sometimes. Sometimes. The 5 minutes gonna get juicy. What are we gonna do here in the short-term time frames, guys? What do you think is gonna happen here on the short-term time frames? What do you think is gonna happen? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. We'll see if this plays out short-term time frames. I like looking at the short-term time frames sometimes to see if this stuff actually plays out. Let's see if we come back up here. See if we come back up here into this range here. I'm generally curious. I'm still Kung Fu Panda. The whole time I was Kung Fu Panda. Oh god, that's funny. That's funny. I was just sitting there talking like that for like 5 minutes. Oh, that's too funny, man. You gotta, sometimes you gotta love it. Sometimes you gotta love it. I was just sitting there talking like that the whole time. That's too funny. There you go.
Basically, Bitcoin is clearly a scam. Cryptocurrency is clearly an idiot with no common sense. And scientifically speaking, according to a study at the Bank of Canada, more people who are financially illiterate invest in Bitcoin.
All right. There you go. Oh, man. Short term, you're going to change your face? Facts. There we go, man. All right. Let's see. TA for Mina, see EAT? I got you, EAT. EAT! Didn't you say Bitcoin's never going below 30K again? What happened, my friend? Bitcoin's below 30K. And literally in the same day it did. Come on, EAT. What happened, man? I'm just kidding. I love you, man. I love you, man. We've all been wrong before. It's all good. It's all good. All right, Mina. What's going on here? Let's look at the... see maybe what we're looking at here in the shorter term time frames. Let's do some patterns. I know you guys like symmetrical triangles and stuff. I do too. They're good for knowing when you're probably gonna see a move relatively soon.
What does the blue candle mean?
Look at Mina, man.
The yellow candle. They each mean something different. I've tried to analyze it, but can't get it.
Let's see. Let's see. So you got a correlation here, right? Look at this, man.
Hey Jake, can you please take a look at purple?
You got a little symmetrical triangle popping in here. You got lower highs coming in. You got higher lows coming in. All right? Lower highs, higher lows coming in. All right? You can't get back over that 50 EMA. Just keep rejection off the 50 EMA. Keep getting rejected. Keep getting rejected. Keep getting rejected. What have we been saying, guys? There's still this wick down here, right, on a lot of different altcoins that hasn't been taken yet. All right? There's still that wick down there that hasn't been taken yet. I do think... personally, at some point, you're going to see that move back down there, right? Now for Mina, we don't really have, doesn't really look like we have much to come back up and take as far as candles to the left. All right. But we have this wick down here. We know that, you know, crypto and pretty much everything loves to come back down to the wicks, right? Loves to come back down to the wicks. And you're going to have this one right here, this 4-hour candle that has this small little wick here that we can come back down and take this wick too. Me personally, what would I bet on here for as far as a move? You know, me personally, I mean, you guys do what you want to do. But I would say, I mean, you can see, I mean, look at the rejections off the 50 EMA, right? You just keep getting rejected. Bop, 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 bop. I see this getting rejected again. And me personally, coming back down into this range again, right? And it's sort of the same thing that I see with Bitcoin. It's coming back down into the range. That's as far as what I'll say on the 4-hour time frame. But you're going to see a move here. You're going to see a move within the next 3 days. You're going to see a move here by Mina. It's just a matter of which direction you think it's going to go. I'm going to say down because you got a wick here to take. You got a wick here to take. I'm still seeing the move down here, but let's see what plays out on Mina. Same situation as Bitcoin. When do you eat a sock? The sock clock. When's the sock clock coming? Let's go check the daily close for BTC. So daily close, we closed at Infinity said colorblind, so I don't know what he's talking about. I hope you're not actually colorblind, man. I hope you're not actually colorblind. I don't feel bad for laughing, I guess. It's okay, man. Colorblind, sometimes, maybe seeing colorblind sometimes might be cool, right? Might be cool. I mean, a lot of times probably it isn't, but sometimes it might be cool. You might actually see some different colors, some cool colors that we can't see. Might be cool sometimes. So Bitcoin closed at a measly 29,655. So, I mean, just another day in our range, man. I mean, it's really just another day in our range between 30,600 and 28,600. Just another day in our range. You know, it's kind of what we're doing. Let's see. Emil said, Jordan, why do I own 600 ETC coins? Well, you've been killed the last few days. I mean, you do what you want to do. If you're holding long term, it is what it is. I mean, if you're a trader, I don't know if I would continue to long or buy ETC at its current levels, but you do what you want to do. You do what you want to do. You do what you want to do. Audio crypto mind. Let's see. Fear and greed. All right, let's guys. Before we look at the fear and greed, what do we think the fear and greed index is going to be at? What do we think it's going to be at? Let me know in the chat. Do we think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12? What do we think we're getting? What do we think we're getting on that fear and greed? I'll give you guys 5 seconds to put in the chat. Whoever's correct, you get a cookie. Okay, you get a cookie if you're correct. Let me know. Let me know who's correct in the chat. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Wait, I want a cookie. The fear and greed X is going to be at 11. I'm saying 11. So Jabba, 11. Okay? It's going to be at 11. I want a cookie. No, I want the cookie. It's going to be at 13. Bob, 13. Yeah, it's going to be, I want the cookie. Okay? What kind is it, Jordan? What kind? It's chocolate chip, man. I mean, everyone likes chocolate chip. If you don't think chocolate chip's the best cookie, I don't know what to tell you, man. I like oatmeal. I like oatmeal. Bob, oatmeal sucks. Oatmeal friggin' sucks. Okay? Chocolate chip. By the way, guys, what's your favorite cookie? Chocolate chip, by far the best cookie. I gotta say, oatmeal's pretty good, too. Sugar cookies are pretty good. But chocolate chip is thy best cookie. I like double chocolate chip, too. But regular chocolate chip, nothing beats regular chocolate chip. All day, all day, all day, all day. What do you think? What is the best cookie? The best cookie. All right, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Who? I think some of you guys cheated, but let's see. I think some of you guys cheated here. If it's 14, all you guys cheated. 11. Who said 11? I think it was it Jabba who said 11? Jabba gets the Jabba gets the cookie, man. Jabba gets the cookie. Peanut butter cookies are pretty good, I have to admit. I do like peanut butter cookies. Fear and greed ads. I mean, we just keep getting True Classic teas. They keep listening to me. Why? Every day I talk about True Classic teas, and every day we get Fear and Greed ads. What's the time we tricked it? What did I talk about? Oh, I talk about fishing gear. Guys, should we try to trick the Fear and Greed ads again? We're going to do that in a little bit. But we're at 11. I mean, I don't take too much stock into this. We've been at extreme fear for how long, and we keep going down. We've been in extreme fear since December 4th, right? So what has Bitcoin done since December 4th? Let's go see. So since December 4th, which was this week right here, yeah, it seems like Fear and Greed Index means a lot, man. Buy the fear. I mean, you just should be. I mean, in theory, yes, you should be buying the fear, but Fear and Greed Index really doesn't mean shit. So let's go back over here, and I think it's funny when people keep talking about the Fear and Greed Index, like it actually means something. Let's go back over here. So Jabba gets the cookie. All right, let's go celebrate Jabba getting the cookie, man. Let's go celebrate it. Let's go celebrate it. This cookie's so good. Thank you, Jordan. I told you it was going to be 11. I told you. I'm going to go enjoy the rest of my cookie. See you guys. There we go, man. Congratulations, Jabba. Don't want to hold back. Grousey said, am I blocked? No, I see you, Grousey. You're not blocked, man. You're not blocked, my friend. Fear is no longer an emotion of mine. True. Why is everyone saying banter? I honestly don't. The only person I know who talks about the Fear and Greed X is George. That's it. Let me take a sip of this. I like Sad Jabba better. Dude, I love Sad Jabba, but we haven't had the chance to have Sad Jabba in a long, long time. When's the last time we had a chance to see Sad Jabba? I think the last time we saw Sad Jabba was when we got this little retrace right here. It was all the way back in March. We haven't seen Sad Jabba in 2 months, man. It's getting a little ridiculous at this point. It's getting super, super ridiculous at this point, if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? All right, so Bitcoin's retraced back to the 50 EMA on the 5-minute time frame. Let's watch a little short-term charts to see what happens here. We know we love short-term charts. It's good. We love long-term charts here. We're long-term investors here. But, you know, in the meantime, during a boring range, when we pretty much talked about everything we could talk about as far as macro moves, you got to talk about something else, right? KC said, "Hey Jay, can you look at perp? Let's do it. Let's see. Perp, PEP, perp. Let's see. Oh lordy. Yeah, so perp. Did we look at perp yesterday? Perp got that move to the upside. All right, perp got that move to the upside. I still think this comes lower. This is coming back down. More in my opinion. In my personal opinion. At least back down to the 50 EMA. This is coming back down to. Right? You got super extended from the 50 EMA. You always likely to come back to it. Right? Especially on retraces. Especially on little retraces. This could in reality, you know, you actually came back down and took this. This could come all the way back down to this range here. All the way back down to that range here. And it probably will. It probably will at some point. Right? But, I mean, you could get a move like this. You can get a move back down to the 50 EMA. Rise back up. Right? Rise back up. Get everyone to long. Oh, my God, it's going into a bull market. And then they push it right back down. And that's when you come back down and take this. You have a one panic sell. And that's when it rises back up to the upside. Right? And then you have the W reversal back to the upside. So that's probably the general direction I see, is probably a move back down to the 50, slight rise back up, move back down, take this, and then we kind of go from there. It's always where you go from there. You don't know the exact moves, but I see it at least coming to the 50 EMA first, if not back down to this range. 50 EMA is about 128 on the 4-hour time frame, man. Yes, perp, not my farm token. Not my farm token. Perp, perp. Every time I hear perp, I think of weed, man. That's every time I hear perp. George is my hopium house. Nice. Nice. A little hopium's good here and there. A little hopium's not, is still good, I think, sometimes. To keep your general perspective intact. What does the blue candle mean? The pink candle? The blue candle usually means that you're getting... the blue candle usually means that, you know, you're getting a push to the upside, right? And you might see a move back down relatively soon. Whereas the pink candle is the exact opposite, right? You get a move to the downside, and you might see the reversal at some point relatively soon. Doesn't always play out 100%. And to me, it's not so much about the color of the candles. It's more so you always come back to fill the candles. It's not so much about the color. I don't really pay attention too much to the color. Now, just say I'm still learning this stuff too, right? So take that with a grain of salt. Don't be copying me right now. I'm still learning it myself, man. I told you guys that at the beginning of the stream. But for me right now, it's at least learning that they always come back to the ranges. And that's kind of where I'm going with it at the moment. But hey, we're all learning, man. I'm learning. We're all learning. What do you mean we're all learning? I got the best TA in crypto. Let's go do my TA. So guys, look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is building a strong base. A very, very strong base here at about 29K. Look at this strong base. Bitcoin looks extremely strong today. We are going to go back to the upside. Extremely, extremely strong base. Just ignore all the other bases that we've built. But we're building a strong base here at 29K. We're building that momentum back to the upside. Bitcoin is going to go up to the upside. Okay, going to go up to the upside. Continue to DCA, continue to hodl. That's all I have to say today, guys. That's all I have to say today. Let's do some Q&A. Let's do some Q&A. Let's see. Do some Q&A. Let's do some Q&A. Let's see. George is my hopium out. Oh, we already did that one. Let's do some Q&A. Guys, I'm waiting for your questions in the chat. Ask me anything. Bob said, George, why did you DCA Luna at $40.15? I still thought it was a good project, and I still thought it was going to go up. So, in hindsight, was that the best idea? No, but I still believe in the project at the time, man. I still believe in the project at the time. You know what I mean? So that's why I did that. How much did you lose on Luna? I don't know. I don't want to disclose that information.
Can you please look at Step App, Clay, and Tesla, please?
All right, I was waiting for the questions in the chat, man. Let's see. How tall are you?
Making a call center for all the butters. I bought the top hotline 1800 UFOMO.
Can you please look at Step App, Clay, and Tesla? Yeah, we can look at Steppen. Why not, man? Look at Steppen. Can I rant real quick about Steppen? I saw the most true post about Steppen, man.
Rant alert.
It's so funny, man, because all I ever hear is everyone fudding Steppen. And can I just rant about this real quick, man? Everyone who fuds Steppen is people that don't actually use the app. And I saw the most true statement that I saw today. I read something today. It was the most true thing. Everyone always wants use case for crypto. But whenever use case comes out for crypto, everyone wants to shit on a project, right? I've heard BitBoy, I've heard George shit on Steppen. And all everyone wants is real world use case for freaking crypto. But whenever real world use case comes out, everyone wants to shit on the project instead of gathering around about it and going, holy shit, we actually have something that has real world use case. No, we want to get around it and we want to FUD it. It's ridiculous, man. Yet we want to hype up XRP that has no freaking real world use case. We want to hype up Shiba, which has no real world use case. We want to hype up Doge. We want to hype up ADA, which has no real world use case. It pisses me freaking off, man. If we get something that actually works in the real world and actually has a good use case to get people to exercise, why are we going to FUD the project? Why are we not going to gather around it? Okay, that's my quick rant alert. But it's freaking annoying, man, because I see all these people talking shit because they don't use the freaking thing. It's like crypto, man. Everyone talks shit about crypto because they don't know about it, right? Don't talk shit what you don't know about, right? That's my rant. That's my rant for today. That's my rant alert for today. But thank you. All right. Let's continue. Shots fired. Let's continue. So, they all just want to... Listen, I mean, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Everyone wants every crypto to be huge. You can't shit on the projects that actually have real-world use case. But you want to hype up Luna that doesn't do shit. You want to hype up Cardano that doesn't do shit. Right? I mean, it is what it is. All right, let's continue. I actually heated about that, man, because I keep hearing people talk about the same thing. No, it's not true. All right, let's continue. So... Movie. Can we check out movie? I got you, DJ Prashant. I got you. Movie. Let's see. Movie. Here we go.
You gotta love audio. Amazing price level speaker.
Hey, audio is another one, man. Audio is another one. Don't get me started about that. All right. Movie. What the hell is a movie, man? What are we gonna watch a movie here? Let's see. Movie. MOVE. Let's see. I can't wait for nap to earn. Dude, that would be awesome. And someday it'll probably happen. Right? All right, let's see. So, movie. I don't know what this is, man. I don't know what this is. So I'm not going to comment on it. It's NFT, GameFi, and SocialFi elements. What's this market cap? 3,000? I mean... I don't like to focus on these projects that have like 3,000 market cap. Eric ranked number 3,000, man. I mean, could they move? Yes, but I don't know much about the project, and I don't want to waste everyone's time in the chat in the stream. Quite frankly, you know, as much as I want to look at it for you, my man, I don't know anything about the project, so I'm not going to spend too much time on this crypto, man. Just saying. Remember the old days we said no meme coins? No one asks about meme coins anymore, which is good. All right. Let's see. I'm making a call center for all the fudders. I bought the top hotline. 1-800-UFOMO. Fudders always FOMO, man. They always FOMO at some point. I'll tell you that. CJ Nye said, can you please look at Step app? You can look at Steppin'. Let's see. SPN. Let's see, man. All right, so Steppin'. Let's go to the daily. Let's see. So it's down from... Let's see. It's down from the highs. I will say about this one, man. I will say about this. So it's down about 67% from the highs. Right? Just to say, most other cryptos are down significantly too. Right? So don't be not stepping. Right? So, but for this one, let's look at some of the shorter term time frame. Let's go to the 4 hour on this bad boy. This one's probably gearing up for a move just like everything else. Right? Coming down like this. So you got resistance coming down. And it really, I mean, this one's setting up. I mean, quite frankly, you know, I love the app, but this one's set, I mean, the token is setting up for a dump, right? Now, this is not what you actually earn when you play the app. It's completely different. But this one's actually setting up for a dump too, just like every other altcoin, just like BTC, which I think is setting up for a dump. All right. Let's go to, say, the daily time frame. You still got this massive wick on the daily, which I still think gets recovered, right? I still think it gets recovered at some point. All the way back down 115 to 78 cents, or 80 cents that you could see on this bad boy. It's probably coming back down into this range. Just like everything else. Everything else follows BTC. You know what I'm saying? So this is probably going to come back down, recover the wick, W formation, back up to the upside, right? Because what do we know? Every bottom usually ends up in a W formation. Bop, 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 bop. At some point. It's just a matter of when. But it's the same thing on that one, man. Wayne said, Bitcoin is the only real money that allows you to save your way to financial freedom. Try doing that with fiat. Yeah, Wayne, I would agree with you, man. Most people just don't have the time horizon. It's just funny. I'll quick rant alert, man.
Rant alert.
Most people just don't have the time horizon, and they call themselves crypto investors, but they're not really crypto investors. They're more so people who try to get in and out of the market quick. Okay, you ask people, oh, how long is long? You ask like stock investors, right? How long is investing in stocks? And if you told them, all right, if you told them this, if you, it's funny, based on previous history, if you told a stock investor that they could 5x their money in 4 years, they wouldn't believe you. They'd be like, holy shit, no, that's not true. That's not true. But you tell a crypto investor, you got to wait 4 years to 5x their money. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. That's too long. That's too long. Right? It's true. It's true. Right? Yeah, a stock investor would be pumped. 40%. Woohoo! Crypto investor, it's never enough. It's never enough. And the thing about crypto is it's more volatile than stocks. Most people don't have the balls to sit through the volatility. I mean, it's as simple as that. It's simple as that. Look at, I'll continue to say, man, look at all the biggest whales in crypto. They hold, man. They don't trade. Okay? I know people don't want to hear that, but it's true. It's true. Maybe they trade on the side, but then they transfer that to their holdbacks. Okay? You can trade and hold. You can do both. But a lot of the biggest whales, they buy and they hold. That's what they do. We can go look at the big whale lists. They ain't trading, they ain't freaking crypto face out here going blah, 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 blah. No, they ain't doing that. They ain't doing that. Most Ponzi schemes make you money. I mean, listen, if you want to say Ponzi schemes, everything's a Ponzi scheme, man. Think about the whole world. Everything in the world is a Ponzi scheme when you actually sit down and think about it. Sit down and think about it for 2 seconds. Everything is a Ponzi scheme. 9-to-5 jobs are a Ponzi scheme. Why? Because the top person makes the most money, right? Think about everything in life is a Ponzi scheme. Literally everything, okay? So I'm going to end this rant here, but everything is a Ponzi scheme, right? I hate when people call things Ponzi schemes, man. It's I don't know. That's just sort of the thing. Now he's shilling Steppen. Nah, man. I don't recommend buying the coin Steppen right now. No. I don't recommend buying GMT. Don't buy GMT right now. I would actually tell you not to buy GMT right now. Just know, I mean, people look at the GMT price and think it has to do with Steppen. The actual function of the app has nothing to do with the Steppen price. That's what I'll say. Can we look at Crow coin, said Casey? Facts. The US dollar is the biggest Ponzi scheme. That's true too. All right. Let's do this. Let's do Crow. Crow. You're the man, Jordan. Thank you, Dan. Listen, I don't sugarcoat stuff, man. I'm gonna tell how it is. Some people don't like me. Some people don't like me for the way I talk, but it is what it is. All right, let's go look at Crow. Crow. What is Crow doing? Well, Crow's came down pretty significantly from the highs. I mean, every alt has come down from the highs. I'm kind of sick of saying it at this point, but same thing. Like the daily stock RSI is topped out. I can't get excited for a move when the daily stock RSI is topped out, right? I can't. I can't get excited for the move, man. I can't. So I still think this is coming down, right? Still think this is coming down, just like Bitcoin, right? I know that's sad to hear, and we don't want to hear that. That's just my personal opinion. Take it for what you will. But yeah, sort of the same thing. You had, I mean, you could really take this from any point, man. You had this. Looks like you already broke down, but same situation that I see with Crow, right? You're gonna come up. You broke down from a symmetrical triangle. You're gonna come up to the 50 EMA, back test it as resistance, right? And then I see the scenario where you do come back down to the downside here, right? And you come back down and test your previous lows. Back down towards, you're talking 17 cents, all the way back up to about, 17.50. I see you actually coming back down to this range for Crow. You see this vector candle right here? Boom! Take a drink. Take a drink, baby. You see this vector candle right there? You're coming back down to that range for Crow. All right? We'll come back. We'll see if it happens tomorrow. We'll come back when it does. But it's going to come back down to that range right there. It's going to come back up, hit the 50 EMA's resistance, come back down, take this vector candle. Bada bing, bada boom. There it is. All right? We'll see if it happens, but I'm pretty confident in that one. We'll see. That's short-term time frame stuff. And then ultimately, yes, it sucks maybe short-term, but ultimately it's good. Why? Because it's the bigger formation of the W that eventually pushes you back up to the upside, right? So in reality, yeah, it looks like it sucks, but I do think that eventually pushes you back up to the upside, right? Wes said, you gotta love audio, amazing price levels. Oh, audio has gotten, I'll say it again, man. I sound like a broken record. Audio has gotten crushed too, right? Audio has gotten crushed. Volume up huge on ASM. Vector candles take the liquidity. Facts, man. Facts. Vitalik collapse. Jordan rattled. All right, let's check out audio. I haven't checked out audio in a hot minute. Someone's street racing outside. Sounds like Jabba. Vroom! Vroom! Come on, Savvy! Come on, Savvy! You can't catch me in your Ferrari! Come on, you can't catch my Lambo! Vroom! Come on! Come on, Savvy! I'm so happy, guys. Bitcoin going down is so great. Look at all these salty bulls in the chat. It's so happy seeing all of them. I'm so happy right now. We're going to keep going down, too. All right. I gotta continue my race. See you guys. All right. But yeah, someone's street racing outside. Let's go check out audio real quick. Audio. Remember when I used to go... I don't think I do it as much. I think I might do it. I might do it just as much as I used to. Yes, I am massaging my forehead. Don't get at me. Actually, I kind of look bald when I do this. This is what I look like bald right here. Ready? We're gonna try to get this back as much as possible. This is what I look like bald. Hell yeah, man. There we go. There's my egghead. But yeah, I mean, audio looks like it's pushing up here. Audio's pushing up. Let's see what happens with audio. You're pushing it back above the 50 EMA. Let's actually go to the 1 hour real quick, see what we could be looking at here. Yeah, so audio is pushing up. It actually looks fine too. I mean, audio looks like it could continue higher here. I don't see anything that's really stopping me from saying that audio is not going to continue higher at all, actually. I don't see anything. I don't see one bit that's going to tell me otherwise. Bop, 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 bop. W formation, continuation up. You just broke the neckline on that. So for me, let me actually go back to the 4 hour real quick. I could see audio coming back up to test this range up here. Back up to test the highs. Because you broke the W formation on the 1 hour. If you take swing low to swing high, and you actually extrapolate that up, and you put this up here at the breakout target, put you right back up at your highs, right? So I see audio coming back up to like 50 cents, somewhere around that range. And then you hope for not to have the M formation to the downside, right? When you come back up and test these levels. So we'll see if you get ready to drink, man. Get ready to drink. We'll see if we make, on the way back up here, we'll see if we get any vector candles. If any vector candles pop up on the way back up, that's how you know that it's probably going to come back down. If you don't see any vector candles on the way back up, It means you could see the continuation to the upside. But watch this. If you start seeing vector candles pop back up here, it's going to come back down. So watch that closely if you're in audio. Watch that closely. We can watch it continuously too. Bitcoin on the 5 minute, still holding that 50 EMA on the 5 minute chart. So nothing really going on there. Pump song? Oh, pump song on audio? Yeah, why not, man? Let's get it. Eric said one of Stellar XLM's use cases goes live with June on MoneyGram. Just another utility coin that gets crapped on with real world use cases. XLM? XLM. I used to like XLM. I don't really touch XLM anymore, but listen, I haven't really been paying attention to XLM, so I'm not going to comment too much on it. Let's get it. I'm not going to comment too much out of it. Sorry, guys, I'm out of troll food. Yeah? You're out of troll food? What's up, Crypto Bin Killin'? What's up, my guy? Can you check Avalanche? I can definitely check Avalanche. Someone said, oh, come on. Hey, man, we gotta, I guess, we gotta, you know, take advantage of when we can play the pump song and when we can't, right? Avalanche. Avalanche. Who likes XLM? Let's do a poll real quick. Do you own any XLM? I'm just going to ask a very simple question. Do you own any XLM? Because no one really talks about XLM anymore, and including myself, honestly. When did you get it? Anything under the 4 hour on BTC? I mean, listen, when you're in a range, you got to talk about something. You know what I'm saying, Andrew? You got to talk about something, my guy. AVAX, it's more full for me, man, because I get in these boring ranges, I get bored, man, and it at least gives me something to talk about. AVAX is, let's see, AVAX. AVAX is actually coming down to the lows. Interesting enough. So you're seeing Bitcoin hold up relatively well, but AVAX, it's actually sitting at, actually came right down to its candle lows earlier today. Right down to its candle lows. So, I mean, AVAX could have potentially a little bit more upside here. I'd watch AVAX here in the 4 hour time frame. Once again, I mean, I always look at, you know, potential move back up to the 50 EMA. Right? Back up to this range here, where the 50 EMA is. It's kind of the same thing as Bitcoin. Also watch the 20 EMA on this one, because you're still below the 20. And ultimately, you want to get back above the 20 first. So watch the 20, get back above the 20, coming to the 50. You know, I'll say it's sort of the same structure I see for AVAX that I see with pretty much every other alt is, you know, a move back down to take the old wicks. You have a lot of little wickies here for AVAX down in this range here. I still see AVAX coming back down to this range. You know, more appropriately, probably the lower part of this range. To complete the bigger W formation. But it's, I mean, AVAX, and a lot of altcoin charts look the exact same right now, guys. They look the exact same. Exact same.
Filecoin, please.
I'll buy it when it does. Hey, why not? Why not? I heard that Terra owned a lot of AVAX. Yeah, I heard that too, Mike. I heard that too. Which could be, you know, a general reason of why you know, AVAX hasn't really been holding up too well. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but crypto bullion on the 1 hour time frame, right? So if you want it like a little bit shorter term time frame, you now got this move back down here. So kind of like we said, man, I could see, you know, you always look for the W formations. You know what I'm saying? So a move back down to this range, take that candle, and then you get that move back up. Right? You get that move back up, take this, and then you move back down. Just the same exact thing as BTC. Same exact thing as BT Sizzle. So watch out for that. But, you know, daily, I still think we come lower before we go higher, if you're looking for longer term time frames. Actually, let me turn the ETH hat back. Look at ETH, man. Let me turn it back. So I haven't turned the ETH hat straight in so long. All right, let's go over to Filecoin. Filecoin for my guy KC. Filecoin, Filecoin, Filecoin. Let's see what we got cooking. See what the rock is cooking, man. Filecoin. Look at this massive pump for Filecoin. Boop. It's a pretty big move. How big was this move? Talking about a 13% candle. Nice on Filecoin. Did you short this? Did you short this back to the downside? If you did, nice job. Nice job shorting this down to the downside. I love you if you did that. I love you if you did that. Did you short this? Who shorted Filecoin? If I never shorted Filecoin, so I don't know. Who shorted Filecoin here? Let me know. Anyways, you're struggling to get back over the 200 EMA in the 1 hour right now. And you don't really got too much there. What I watch for on the hourly close here is, can you hold above the 200 EMA on the hourly here? If you don't, probably coming back down lower, right? If you can't hold the 50 EMA there. Let's actually go to the 4 hour time frame real quick. See if we got anything cooking here. Holy majoli, man. Look at that. That's crazy. That's Streckley endorsed it. That's when Streckley endorsed it. Holy moly. And holy moly, man. That's pretty crazy. You had a lot of volume coming on this candle right here. Lot of volume. At some point, they're going to take it back up to take the liquidity up here before moving it back down. But that's a pretty gnarly candle there. That's one of the bigger candles we've seen in a long time. Long time. Get me out of ETC, Jordan. Pump my bags. Get me out of ETC. Yeah, I mean, it's the same thing for Filecoin. You know what I mean? It's like, I still see this coming back lower, man. And I don't mean to sound like a bear on every alt. It's just, if I expect Bitcoin to go lower, then I obviously expect altcoins to go lower, right? That's just the way I look at it. That's just the way I look at it. I still think this ultimately comes back down to take this wick down here. Right? As much as that sucks, it shouldn't suck, though. It shouldn't suck. It shouldn't suck because you're getting better prices for longer term buys. The lower the price goes, the more money you make when the market goes higher. Okay? It's a simple fact. The bear market is what makes you, not the bull market. The bull market does not make you. The bear market makes you. It molds you. It molds you into who you are. Okay? It literally molds you into who you are. You know what I'm saying? So you got to make sure you're taking advantage, and wherever your plan is, you got to make sure you take advantage. Just because we might be bearish in the short term, you got to be able to take advantage. Okay? You got to be able to take advantage. When the price that you put the plan as, okay, say for Filecoin, you have a plan of buying back down when it comes back down into this wick. Let's say you had a plan, you're going to buy at $7, okay? If it comes back down to $7, you got to be ready to pull the trigger. Stick to your plan, man. Stick to your plan. Do not second guess your plan. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to anyone. Have your own plan and stick to it, okay? Take advantage whenever you get to that plan. Because ultimately, that's why we look at this stuff. We look at the stuff to look at what prices we could go to and where we could put our buy orders in. Right? We're not just bearish just to be bearish, just to be like, oh my God, we're bearish right now. No, we're bearish to look at the potential targets that we could hit to the downside and where we could pick up some more crypto to make us more money when the price goes up. All right? We're not just bearish just to sound like savvy for no reason. All right? That's not why we're here. Okay? That's not why we're here. How has it not molded Java? It has molded Java. That's the point. He has a lot of rounded stuff on himself, right? He has a lot of rounds. I'm so molded that I'm not even investing in crypto. Nice, Pratish. Lord Mario said, I came into this in January. I was born in the darkness, molded by it. Blaze said, bear market molded me into a Burger King employee. Nice, man. People often plan badly. Trading is hard. True. Let's see. All right, guys. I mean, you got my general plan here. You got what my general thought process is. Let's get off the 5 minute here. Let's go back to the 15. You get what my general thought process is, okay? Bitcoin has come back down, tested the hourly. It's actually held the 200 hourly EMA here. Not too shabby, not too shabby whatsoever. I still see it coming back up to take some more of these to take some more liquidity up here. I still see it coming back up slightly higher before it then pulls back down. We'll see how it reacts when it gets up there tomorrow. I expect Bitcoin to be back up here tomorrow. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'll take the L. But I'm going to stick to my guns, man. I'm not going to, jump up and down and sideways over and over. I'm going to stick to my guns. I think Bitcoin's going to be back up in this range, back up towards the 29, at least the 29,800, not 800, 900 range, right? Which is another like $300 above where we are now. I think that's where we'll be in the morning. And then we'll kind of go from there, right? We'll kind of go from there. And we'll take it from that end, all right? So I will catch you guys tomorrow. Don't be panic selling your crypto. Don't do anything I would do. Don't panic sell your crypto. Guys, have a fantastic night. Don't stare at the charts all day. It's not going to help you. That's what you like doing. If that's what puts a smile on your face, you do that. Do whatever puts a smile on your face, man. Have a fantastic night, guys. Have a fantastic night. At the end of the day, it is what it is. It is what it is. My favorite saying, it is what it is. At the end of the day, there's a light in the tunnel, okay? I know everyone is super, super negative. I wouldn't say everyone's negative. Actually, people are pretty positive in my chat. What I'll say is, I know there's a lot of, darkness in the world, and I know there's a lot of darkness in everyone's life because of what the markets are doing right now. But don't affect what's going on in the world and what's going on in the markets. Don't let that affect you as a person, okay? Separate the outside world from your own life and your own happiness. I know that sounds kind of cliche, but you got to do that. You can't let it affect you because you only have one life. Take advantage of it. Make sure you guys are doing stuff every day that makes you happy. And, you got to separate your stuff from stuff that makes you, stuff like this, right? Stuff like this. Just do that. Do things that make you happy, all right? Catch you guys later. Have a good night, man. See you guys.